Miami has a Dolphin, the greatest football team.
I go by the name of Swiss Beats the Monster. I need y'all to rewind this and play this from the top. Bring 'em up, bring 'em up. Bring 'em out, bring 'em out.
We are about 15 or so miles northwest of world-famous Miami Beach as we are set for football at Hard Rock Stadium in Miami Gardens. But tonight we start Week 9 with a good one in prime time, as it'll be the LA Chargers taking on the Miami Dolphins. About set to begin another week of football, and happy to have you along. We are underway on Thursday night primetime. And they'll start this drive just across the 30. Pretty nice work on the return.
First and 10 at their own 31-yard line.
Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10.
Ready?
On the ground, this is Devon Achane. Oh, and now some space to operate. Look at this, middle of the field, a breakaway. And all the way in for a Miami touchdown. Devon Achane hitting double digits with his 10th rushing touchdown on the year. And the Dolphins put the night's first points on the board as they take the early lead. The extra point up and good by Aubrey. And that makes the score 7-0. So after the touchdown, Aubrey now to kick this one away. And he's going to be stopped cold. Good coverage there by the kick team to bring that return to an abrupt halt.
At their own 24-yard line.
Herbert and the Chargers now with a 1st and 10 at their own 24. They'll try and start this drive in the air. That's complete. It's Ladd McConkey. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. They got 29 yards that time.
Certainly no settling into the drive there. They came right out on the first play and attacked the middle of the field for a big gainer and a first down.
So now 1st and 10 as they've crossed into Miami territory at the 47. Here's Herbert. It's taken in by Quentin Johnston. And they're going to be set up down around the 15-yard line. Another big gainer, 2 in succession as this one goes for 32. Now, we know this offense has the potential to strike quickly, and they just bit off 2 huge plays on back-to-back snaps.
So on the other side of the ball, you've got to go Band of Brothers thought process. No one left behind, no pointing fingers, no accusations, because if you don't, those quick strikes we just saw, they become long-lasting.
Shedding through the defense. And the Chargers are going to have a 1st and goal. It's some good running there. Gets him down to about the 2-yard line. Knock it on the door.
That's another Chargers first down.
Hampton will take this into the end zone for a Charger touchdown. Some good running there at the end of the drive. He had the burst that set up the 1st and goal, and then one play later, he's in the end zone.
Brandon, what I liked about that sequence is I'm not sure who made the play call, but they understood the situation, understood the momentum. A nice hard-charging run, give it right back to him, and let him cap things off.
Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. Now a hit and a loose football. And picked up by the Chargers. And his guys are going to get the football at the 28-yard line. Play action. It's Herbert. His throw caught at about the 5. And they do get him down, but not before he's able to slip it inside the 5-yard line.
I know this may be jumping the gun a little bit, but 7-7, they're flinging it around like crazy. Look at the drive that's going on here. Partner, we may have to start thinking about one of these defenses just holding someone to a field goal and maybe trying to get an advantage that way.
Throwing quickly, and Herbert completes it. And he's in for a Charger touchdown. Quentin Johnston with touchdown number 7 on the year. And the Chargers have taken the lead. Extra point up and good by Dicker. And that makes the score 14-7. Now after the Dicker field goal, he's back out ready to send it away. And he's up across the 25 and down at the 28.
Dolphins take over first down 10 at their own 28-yard line.
The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. Well, partner, you know, coaches always say that every play is designed to score a touchdown. Sometimes that's not really true, but last drive, that was the case. One play to get into the end zone, and now they'll try to duplicate that success here.
And it's rare for those moments to happen. Incredible when they do. And you saw the celebration. Pure, unbridled joy after that one.
From the 35, back to work on 2nd and 4. From the shotgun, he'll look to throw. It's a short one here, complete to the tight end. And he's going to be taken down with a marker on the field. So let's see about the call. Now they face a 2nd and long following the holding penalty.
Let's go now.
Back to throw here. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete. But you talk about the defense for these Chargers. They were terrific last week in the victory over Kansas City.
And I'm eager to see the game plan and trying to attack them this week, because when you take it away 4 times through interceptions, do you now decide that I can't throw the ball against this team and try and run it like crazy? Or do you challenge them? This is going to be fun.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. That's complete to Westbrook-Ikhine. And he'll be brought down at the 28, and that is well short of the first. On 4th down, punt coming from Braden Mann. He only punted twice in the win last week as he gets this one away. This is brought in at the 21. A good return there, 17 yards. And it'll be Charger football here as they take over. The Charger drive about to get going. And they have the game here followed by the open date on their calendar next weekend. And Charles, this is a crew that you have to think really is relishing the opportunity to be on the couch for a few days.
Yeah, they certainly are, but let's face it, partner. They can't get caught looking ahead to that couch time while they're playing this one. They've got to take care of business first.
First down, Los Angeles.
So now 1st and 10 as they've crossed into Miami territory at the 34. Herbert going to give to Hampton. Touchdown, LA! Omarion Hampton, his 2nd TD of the game and 16th on the season. And the Chargers are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. Extra point up and good by Dicker. And it's now 21-7.
Dolphins 7.
So after the touchdown, here's Dicker out to kick this one off.
For the Chargers.
Solid return, pretty good field position. They'll start at the 32.
Take over first and 10 at their own 32-yard line.
First down Miami as they get set to start the drive. 4-4 their record through 8 games on the season. Would you say that this team has overperformed, underperformed, or are they kind of right where you thought that they would be?
Do you mind if I say yes, yes, and yes? Because ultimately to me, 4-4 is about where they should be, because we've seen weeks where they've been really, really good. They've looked terrific. Other weeks where we wondered just how good is this team. They want to be consistent in their play, not consistently inconsistent, which is what they've been thus far.
And he gets this up across the 35 before he's out of bounds. But you talk about the defense for these Chargers. They're in the spot statistically that you don't want to be in against the pass. Number 32 in the league, dead last.
And those are the kind of plays that this unit needs to make, because they know that going against a team of this magnitude and the way that they're playing, they cannot afford to let them get on a roll early. Chip away at their timing.
And a quick throw here, that's complete. And this won't be enough. Stopped a yard short after a gain of 3. Fourth down. Out now is the punter, Braden Mann. A big kick that time, 52 yards. And the Chargers will be backed up deep to begin their drive as they take over first and 10. The Charger drive about to get going. Well, partner, fast forward with me for a second. Remember, next week they have the open week, so they're going to get some extended rest. Does that change how they manage the rest of this one?
I think it does a little bit, but not.
There he goes, left side. He's to the 20. And he takes it in for a Charger touchdown. Omarion Hampton doing it again with his 3rd touchdown here in the opening quarter. And the Chargers have moved out in front by 3 touchdowns. Dicker down to tack on the extra point. He knocks it through. It's 28-7.
Makes the score Chargers 28, Dolphins 7. Dicker to kick off for the Chargers.
Here's Dicker now as he'll send this one away.
The Dolphins take over first and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
The Dolphins at the line, ready for their next drive. They're riding a 2-game winning streak into this Thursday nighter. How easy is it when you're on a roll to stay on a roll given the quick turnaround?
Well, you would think it'd be pretty easy because everyone's locked in practice and meetings, because everyone feels good about themselves. And for coaches, this is where they have to tell themselves, don't add too much. Don't worry about game plans as much as players. So look at your play sheet and think, give it to the guys who play best, and don't worry about the rest of it. As long as you go through your proper reads and progressions, the drag route can be one of those old reliable plays, because usually it's good for a good chunk of yardage, as we just saw there.
And those guys like it, right? They can get the ball with a full head of steam.
Especially against man covers, because man covers.
And he is going to go down. They sack him on the final play of the first quarter. We are in for a good one as we're through one on EA Sports. Here's Braden Mann now as he's on to punt for Miami. He's been a busy man here in this first half as he gets it away. This will be fielded at the 17. Call it a 48-yard punt. Give him 9, though, on the return. And they will take over first and 10. The Charger drive about to get going. Well, everything right now that they touch on this side of the football, it seems to turn to gold. They've scored on 3 straight possessions. That lead continues to grow. And, I mean, if they can get points here, Charles, might almost be an insurmountable comeback for the other side.
I think you make a great case for that. So I'm going to flip it over to the other side. Could they make the big comeback? Certainly. Am I expecting it? Not at all. I think if we don't see a drastic change in how they're playing, this blowout's going to get bigger and bigger before the final gun.
And they're able to get this one across the 35. And even 150 yards for him on the ground so far tonight as he has been terrific in this first half. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. Again, it's Hampton. And just no chance of turning the corner. He can only get back to the line of scrimmage. 2nd and 10 coming up. That time they're able to bottle him up, but he's having a really nice game.
I agree with that. Let's just go big picture, right? Every back that's in the Hall of Fame had carries where they didn't gain yardage or they lost yardage, but you stick with them, don't you? When they're having a good game, keep feeding them.
2nd and 10. They'll work inside here, Hampton. And he's dropped right at the 40. Gain of 3.
Sometimes your philosophies get challenged at times you don't want them to. They did try to stick to the running game on the first 2 plays. Didn't amount to much.
And now facing a 3rd and long at the outset of this drive. Here's 3rd and 7. Herbert. A hit as he throws there, incomplete.
That might be the 3rd down stop that they needed because they've had a lot of trouble slowing down this offense in the first half. This might be their opportunity to get off the field.
On is the punter Scott here as he gets this one away. And he'll go ahead and field this at the 5. And right around the 20, he'll head out of bounds. A nice return that time of about 14 yards. And it'll be Dolphin football.
Ready?
1st down Miami as they get set to start the drive. And they are winners of 2 straight games as they have climbed back to 500 now on the season.
And you and I both know this can be a tough team to figure out sometimes because I remember.
And now the rookie's free. And all the way in for a Miami touchdown. A big play there. An 80-yard touchdown. And the Dolphins are able to cut into that deficit. Well, Charles, kind of the future of this franchise on display right there. You had a rookie throwing it, a rookie catching it, and taking it into the end zone.
Could you imagine if we were in the owner's box right now and we could look at the front office and see the grins on their faces to see the present, making plays, and knowing what the future will bring with these youngsters going out and making big-time moments happen for this team.
Escapes the defender. And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line.
At their own 29-yard line.
The Charger drive about to get going. No points last time out. They were forced to punt, if you remember, but no time to dwell on that. They've still got the lead here and a chance to add to that here. 1st and 10 as this new drive starts. They give him 4 yards there. It'll be 2nd and 6.
Nice chunk of yards on 1st down. It really opens up your options for what you want to do on 2nd. You go right back to him and hope he explodes, or sucker the defense in before throwing over the top.
Over the middle, and there's a diving catch. A 10-yard pickup, and it's enough for a Charger first down.
And not all spectacular catches are the result of a pass that maybe was not thrown quite right. Sometimes it's thrown in the perfect spot, and you have to just go get it. And he did that right there.
No fear there in the middle of the field.
Crowd right, crowd right, crowd right. Delta. Hey, Ray. 59. Baylor, ready.
Out of the gun, Herbert. Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it. And he's left with no option here but to throw it away.
One thing you always worry about when he breaks the pocket is he going to take off with it? That time, the pressure was starting to close in, and he's just got to throw this one away.
Now a 2nd and 10. Now Herbert with it, looking to pass. They'll set up the screen to Hampton. And they're well past midfield, just a yard or two shy of the 40. Give them 15 yards on that one and a Charger first down.
So many times in my career, I've heard coaches talk about completions are one thing. But as long as we're there at the catch and we get guys on the ground, we can live with that. But if you're going to give up 10, 12, 15 yards after the catch, then your defense is going to be in a lot of trouble.
So now 1st and 10 as they've crossed into Miami territory at the 41. And that'll be incomplete. We do have a penalty flag down, however. Let's see what that's about.
Set. 380. Ready.
Out of the gun, they'll run with Hampton. 4 yards there on the carry, gets it back to 2nd and 11.
I don't care what the emphasis is in the NFL at any given time. Every defense is still going to say their #1 goal every game is stop the run. And right now, they're not doing that, and that really chips away at your confidence.
Set.
Justin Herbert looking to pass. And that's going to be incomplete.
Well, they went for the big play there, but that drop could really hurt their momentum.
7th play of this drive coming up, but a long way to go on 3rd down. Back to throw here, Herbert. And this one is incomplete.
He did a fine job there of not hitting him before the ball arrived, and I've got to tell you, you can often mistime that play because of the angles of approach. When you're going to get him, sometimes you panic as well and think, I've got to be there right now. Instead, in this case, timed it perfectly and knocked it free.
So he's been automatic to this point of the season, and he connects on the field goal there.
And what a luxury it is to have a kicker you can depend upon, partner, because he hasn't missed all year long. Converts on that one as well. And kudos to you. You didn't jinx him.
And he'll be tackled just shy of the 25.
1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
The Dolphins at the line, ready for their next drive. And, Charles, the name of the game last time, efficiency. Their very first snap, they connected for a quick touchdown.
They get more value than just the points from that series as well. Only needing one play, it keeps the entire offense rested up.
2 minutes remaining in this first half of football. From the 33, here's 2nd down and 1. He'll look to throw. Oh, looking for Waddle, but it's intercepted. Down the right sideline. He's had a fantastic rookie season, made a lot of lovely throws, but that wasn't one of them.
Well, we got to give him one, don't we? I mean, with the year he's having, a lot easier for he and his teammates to accept that throw, because for the most part, what they've seen, it's been pretty sensational.
On first down, it's Hampton. And bulldozing his way through. And they move this all the way down to the 9. 182 yards rushing for him now as he closes in on a 200-yard night. Well, he's broken off some big-time runs here in this first half.
Yeah, let's just face it. When you go into a game, you think you've got the plays that are going to work, but when you actually get out there and they're starting to happen, your confidence rises, and he's running with terrific.
And he takes it in for a Charger touchdown. Lad McConkey, a 9-yard touchdown grab. And the Chargers continue to pull away here this first half. Extra point up and good by Dicker. And a rout is on here in this first half. Now after the Dicker field goal, he's back out ready to send it away. And they will wrangle him down a couple yards shy of the 30. First down Miami as they get set to start the drive. And Charles, we'll see what they can do here. Not a ton of time left, but enough certainly to get points out of this drive, and they need them right now because they're trailing.
Yeah, this is exactly why you practice a 2-minute drill all through camp and at least one practice each week before a game. A minute left, more than enough time to string a few completions together, reach the end zone, and then make that walk back to the locker room just a little more animating.
Throwing left side, it's complete. And he's taken down, but not before reaching the 10-yard line. Now the Dolphins going to burn the first of their timeouts, as it'll come with 36 ticks to go in half number 1. This is first and goal and a golden chance to get a score back here before halftime.
60 Vikings, 60 Vikings.
Back to throw. He's got it. Touchdown, Dolphins. A 9-yard touchdown grab. And the Dolphins get a late score here in the final minute of the first half. Aubrey good with a PAT. And that'll cut this to a 17-point spread. So after the touchdown, Aubrey now to kick this one away. Oh, what a nice return, but he takes a big shot at the end of it.
At their own 31-yard line.
The Charger drive about to get going. And with a 3-score lead already, this is not time for a momentum change, so I'd imagine they'd be happy to just take this into the locker room. Here's Herbert. The Dolphins get there this time, and they bring him down. The Chargers going to signal for the first of their timeouts, as they'll stop it with 25 seconds to go here in half number 1. Don't need it all back at once, but you figure they're going to need something here. 17 yards to go on second down.
Set.
Now it's Herbert. He's got him in. Complete. Now the Chargers will use the second of their timeouts. So as they talk it over, we step aside.
There's no doubt in my mind that not many guys in this league have had the impact that he's had here in the first half of the season. He's been a big play guy from the word go and continues to be one with another one right there.
He's got the hook up downfield to McConkey. And he's in for a Charger touchdown. Lad McConkey as the first half is winding down. And the Chargers will extend their lead here just before halftime.
Dolphins 21.
So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. And he won't quite make it to the 25. The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. And with 10 seconds left, not really enough time to put something together. And that'll be incomplete with just 6 seconds left on the clock.
As his old brain remembers, when I see 5 wide receivers on the field as a defender, I know the ball's coming out hot. They expected it and got there and popped it free.
Here's 2nd and 10.
Here we go. 18, Pioneer.
They'll look to throw here. Trying to drop one in, but it's incomplete. That's it for the first half. 2 more quarters to go. We'll have plenty more to see after the break. So the Chargers will start the second half with the lead and the football as we're underway in the 3rd quarter. And he'll be stopped up at the 25. The Charger drive about to get going.
Hey, go Lion.
They'll start it out with a run by Hampton. And he'll manage to pick up about 4 at 2nd down.
Well, the end of all that hitting and hollering, it was a 4-yard run, so the offense is going to go back there and feel pretty good about themselves. Defensively, you have to feel okay because you didn't let it turn into a bigger run, but the goal, shut it down for 2 yards or less. That's when you start to feel good about yourselves.
And that's going to be good for a Chargers first down as the tackle made just shy of the 40. He continues to have a big night here under the lights carrying the football.
And some guys prefer night games. For whatever reason, their bodies react a certain way. They love the spotlight. Maybe that's what it is. The best seats in the house, the ones where he's carrying the football for his offensive teammates. The worst seats, the 11 guys trying to tackle him on defense.
And a solid run here as he'll pick his way down to the 42-yard line. 214 yards for him on the ground now. He has been a tough man to bring down all night. So 1st and 10, and if they score on this drive, might have to start digging in our second half blowout material. A run once more with Hampton. The 20. And he's out of bounds. Almost gets to the 10. All told, it's an even 30 and a first down.
This has been a good drive so far, and it's been a running game for the most part that's powered them down there. Another nice burst there, picking up a first down. Now it's 1st and 10, as you said, in the red zone.
Showed off the toughness, but still corralled shy of the 5 at the 6. He'll get a nice chunk there on the first down run, and it's 2nd and 4.
Run! 21. Go.
Up the middle, it's Hampton. And for one of the first times tonight, he's going to be held up at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play that time, and they'll look to convert on what will be a 3rd and 4. In search of 4 yards here to pick up the first down.
Set.
Herbert now. And they'll be driven back here, losing yardage to the 9. It'll be a loss of 2 on the play. And that'll bring up 4th down. Cameron Dicker on now to try the field goal. From the left hash, a chip shot here.
On 26-yard attempt.
And his kick is indeed good. And that will extend their lead even further. Well, they picked up right where they left off in the first half. First drive after the break, they come away with 3 and increase that lead.
Yeah, and you just want to keep building on that lead, don't you? Whether it's 6 points or 3 points, take everything you can get, keep maneuvering, keep adding to it, keep making it difficult for them to come back.
And he takes this near the 25. Just a little pass there. Call it the 26.
At their own 26-yard line.
First down Miami as they get set to start the drive.
Let's go now.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. And it's a short one here, complete to his tight end. Second down and 6 now.
19
Second and 6 at the 30-yard line.
Go.
They'll set up to throw. Throw right side, going to be caught here by Waddle. And Waddle going to have a Dolphins first down as he'll be brought down at the 38-yard line.
That's good.
It's a gain of 8, and it'll wind up moving the chains.
First and 10 at the 38-yard line.
So here's a first and 10 at the 38. They'll set up a throw. Right back to Jalen Waddle for another catch. He's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on first down.
When you see zone defense and you know you've got a drag route on as your primary call, you've got to be really careful as a passer about how far you let your guy go because he might wander into some tough coverage.
Here we go. Here we go. 68.
Back to throw again. They set up the screen. Achane has it. Well, he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. The Dolphin passing game rolling here. They've got another first down.
Well, partner, they've used him quite well out of the backfield in this one. And here's another nice example. They set up the screen, and he's able to pick his way downfield for a nice gain there.
So from Charger territory now, here's a first and 10 at the 36. Again, he'll drop to throw. And this is incomplete.
And not a common sight, at least on this drive. A momentary setback, though, for this passing game that has been moving well this series. Good thing for them, though. Still 2 more downs to connect and try and pick up another first down.
Oh, he's going to let this go for the end zone. And that will be incomplete. Trying to dial up the long one way out there, but it'll be third down. Here comes the 7th play now of this drive as this is 3rd and 10. They'll look to throw again. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
I think he had to unload that one before he wanted to. He was right up in his grill. I think he was a dentist there without a license, don't you?
Just not enough time for the play to develop. Just lucky it wasn't a fumble, really. And his kick is right there. It's good. So that, Charles, a season long right there.
And you know who's really excited about that? The special teams coordinator, because he's the one who has to tell the head coach in pregame, this is where we trust him from. This distance, he can hit it, and he repaid that trust by knocking that one right through.
And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line.
At their own 26-yard line.
The Charger drive about to get going. And now you've got the clock winding down here in the 3rd quarter. You're 3 scores to the good. What's your approach on this drive?
Too early to fully commit to playing the clock game. Yet at the same time, you're also not going pell-mell like you would in 2-minute offense. This is what NFL offenses call 4-minute football. Take the clock out of the game a little bit, wind it down, but at the same time, keep advancing the ball down the field.
And that falls to the ground, incomplete. A nice job of bodying him up defensively, and now it brings up 3rd down. And not an easy spot here. They'll be in search of 13 yards to try to pick up the first.
Let's go. Cap. Slow. Go.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Over the middle and caught by McConkey. And he will be very close to a first down, but I see the closed fist of the referee, and that means 4th down. Here's J.K. Scott now, as he'll punt it away for the 2nd time. Shreds the tackle. It'll go as a 42, make it a 43-yard punt. 6 on the return. And it will be 1st and 10 as they take over. The Dolphins at the line, ready for their next drive. I kind of feel like they've reached a do-or-die point in this game, Charles. If they're going to try to pull off an impressive comeback, it has to start right here, right now.
Yeah, now they've got a final chance to get out of this situation, but they also understand they've got to move the ball and move it fast. In addition, they need to save as much time so they can get 2 more possessions.
4th quarter coming up here on Thursday Night Primetime. You are watching the NFL on EA Sports.
On the ready.
So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38.
Come on, go.
A run straight ahead with A-Chain. And he maneuvers up the middle for 3, and it's 2nd down.
And that was a quality play to start a new set of downs. That was simply the offensive line winning the battle up front and winning in a big way and giving their guy in the backfield a nice lane to hit.
Now he'll tuck this and run. He'll dump this off to A-Chain. And he'll be brought down just shy of midfield at the 49-yard line. That one a 1st down pickup of 8.
They talk about mobility on quarterbacks all the time. Here's where it really pays off. Able to move, evade, and is accurate throwing on the run and picking up a 1st down.
Hop, 70, hop, let's go.
They'll look to throw now on 1st down. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. Rookie to rookie on the hook up there, and it's a 1st down.
39-yard line.
19 tight, 19. Here we go.
He'll look to throw. Quick hitter here, it's complete. And down he goes, taking it inside the 10, just shy of the 5 at the 6. Now a chance to make that big play really hurt. It's 1st and goal just outside the 5. They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. And they're going to get him. They bring him down with a sack back at the 16-yard line. The sack sets him back a full 10 yards there on 1st and goal.
Ready up.
Work to be done here on 2nd and 16 after the sack.
Ready. 60 Eagles, 60 Eagles.
Back to throw here. And a quick throw here, that's complete. It's going to be a nice pickup, but he also takes a pretty good lick at the end of that one.
And we've seen him have success earlier on with the ball in his hands because he is a get it in space and make a play kind of a receiver. But that time, they closed on him quickly and held him to a short gain.
Ready,
this likely a must-have, 3rd and goal.
Here we go, Scott. Ready.
Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw. Touchdown! A great play there. His 2nd touchdown of the night. And the Dolphins are able to make some inroads here to that deficit.
Ready. 18 Cardinal.
They'll try and throw for it. It's complete. And he will not make it to the goal line. The defense holds him here. And this is still a 3-score game as the lead remains 18. So after the touchdown, Aubrey now to kick this one away. Now a crease here as he's past the 30. And they finally get to him out near midfield, but he's all the way across the 45 to the 46.
And that's the kind of return you're looking for. To get to that spot on the field, that allows you to do a lot of things on offense.
The Charger drive about to get going. And right about now, heck, they might be wishing they did not have a bye week coming up next week. It appears they're going to go into that week off in high spirit. And he takes it in for a Charger touchdown. Lad McConkey, 54 yards. And the Chargers are looking to make it 2 straight as they add on to this fourth quarter lead. Extra point up and good by Dicker. And they open the lead up now to 25. So after the touchdown, here's Dicker out to kick this one off. And a decent return out to the 27-yard line.
At their own 27-yard line.
Looking to put a drive together.
60 Vikings, 60 Vikings. Come going. Get it. Go.
They'll try and start this drive in the air. And he'll return it to the 24-yard line.
Intercepted by the Chargers. They'll take over first and 10 at the 24-yard line.
On the handoff, it's Hampton. And nothing much materializing there on the first down run. He'll get a couple, and that's it.
Brandon, I've got to think this offensive line has got some smiles on its faces. And I know it sounds crazy, but they practiced for this back in training camp. They knew they'd be in situations where there'd be extra defenders in the box coming after them, trying to keep them from locking down a game. Right now, they want to show the world they're up to the challenge.
Give here to Hampton. And they are going to score again. Yet another touchdown as they just add to their totals. Extra point try now from Dicker. And this one was over a while ago as they just add on to their big lead. 62. Here's Dicker now as he'll send this one away. And the tackle going to be made right there at the 25-yard line.
25-yard line.
First down Miami as they get set to start the drive.
Let's go now.
Their mini 2-game win streak appears it might be going by the wayside unless they can pull a rabbit out of their hat. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. Second and right of the yard.
It's a gain of 9. Brings up
second and 1.
At the 34-yard line.
And a loose football. And picked up by the Chargers. And he'll bring this one back to the 29. And I don't know that that fumble is going to matter a whole lot. You look at the deficit here in the fourth. It doesn't matter. The coach on the sideline still scratching his head.
Yeah, not only scratching his head, but probably writing a note or two about we're going to address this come practice next week because maybe that's the reason we're down this far. Doesn't matter at this point. But being sloppy throughout the game, not going to help him improve.
And this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on first down.
I know you're trying to wring every yard out of a run, but I think 9 yards there is ideal in this situation.
Yeah, now next couple plays, you only need 1 yard. Keep that clock rolling with a lead here in the fourth.
Yeah, what you're saying is maybe if it takes you 1 or 2 more runs to get the first down, that's extra time, extra plays. Really hurts the team on defense.
And he'll go down here at the 12-yard line. 7 yards there and a first down.
Well, that's a carry they have to be satisfied with. And throughout this game, they've been satisfied with what he's given them. Whenever they've needed a big run, a first down, he's the guy they've turned to. And it doesn't matter what the defense thinks. They feel like they've got the confidence to keep handing it to him and keep picking up good yardage.
And so close, he gets it to the 1. Out of bounds right there. A solid pickup of 12 yards, and now they're knocking on the door.
Chargers. First and goal, Chargers.
Set.
Hampton going to try to punch it in. And the reinforcements come in as they're going to stop him behind the line. Yikes, a 4-yard loss really sets him back now for second down. Finally, defensively, they have a little clip to show positive for actually stopping him running the football.
It's been a really long night for them, hasn't it? So they got a little bit of a win there, but let's face it, the vision that he's had running the football has carried his feet to the open spaces and to big yardage all night long.
The Chargers going to signal for the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. On the give, this is Hampton. Stops short. Down at the 1. Had the broken tackle, but couldn't get it all the way home. Give him right around 4 on the carry. We'll see if they want to keep pounding here on 3rd and goal. On 3rd down, here's Hampton. And he takes it in for the score on the game's final play, so it doesn't affect the outcome, but a little whipped cream on top to their ending.
Or as our friends in Bayou Country would say, that's a little lagniappe, a little extra on top.
So it's a high 5 for that one. His 5th rushing touchdown of the game as he draws ever nearer to potentially making a run at an